Hello guys, welcome back to Autocrat Primer, where we love us some what?
Lots of things.
Lots of things. She's now awake. Cat took a leak on her. It did. I'm doing a live stream and the guys got to see the baby come in here and see what was going on, and he's been playing with Nikki. She was supposed to be asleep. She's not been asleep, so she's been up this entire time. So she came out here and said, little boy took a pee on me, and I was like, oh.
Well, he got on the edge.
Yeah.
He tried to find a place, but he did alert me that he was having some issues. Oh, wow, you're full. You didn't get it.
Yeah, so what we're going to take a look at is Mer-man. And before we take a look at him, let's take a look at the review, the packaging. Here is the packaging. It has my light and all my stuff falls because, hey there, Chomper, thank you. You knocked it over. You're such a good boy.
No, he was trying to pick it up for you.
Was he?
Yeah, he really was. You shifted
So
wrong.
I shifted
And it fell.
and it fell. So here we go. Master of the Universe, Mer-man, retro play, and it does have
Oh, no, he escaped. Where is he?
Mer-man. He did escape. And there is the artwork on the back and the obligatory artwork and all this stuff. Very, very, very cool. And we're going to take a look at this guy. But now, one thing that we were talking about during the live stream is how is it that Mattel's able to charge $14 to $15 for these guys, but yet Hasbro is, when they do their retro stuff, is jacking the prices up to 30 to 40 to 50 bucks on some of the stuff, and that their prices just keep going up, and it's almost to the point where you don't know if you're going to be able to keep collecting Transformers because the pricing is so expensive. And now that He-Man's out, I am all about getting all into He-Man because there's 3 lines that's going to be out. You're going to have the Origins line. You're going to have the new Netflix series line that's going to be dedicated to the kids. And then you're going to have the continuation of our He-Man story with Evelyn and Skeletor and where they've been. And it's going to actually be a time lapse many years later, and He-Man is missing. So without any further delay, let's take a look at Mer-man. One of my favorite water creatures other than Clawful himself. I have always loved Mer-man, and I gotta tell you, he looks awesome. I love the hand that's articulated. I love the fact they've got it where if you want to, you can actually take the hands off and switch things around. I think that has made the playability a lot more fun. So let me get this back on real quick. So it goes right in real quick. Heads are on a ball joint, up and down, something that you never got, which gives you some very dynamic poses that you can get him in, as if he is about to slay someone. Now, you take a look at the feet. I talked about this in the last video that I did with Zodiac, that they did reuse the same feet. That doesn't bother me because that's how the originals line was. They reused parts. Matter of fact, my wife was saying, what were you saying about Battle Cat? Yes.
Yeah, he was with another line, some kind of jungle line, and they had to kind of throw something together at the last minute, and they grabbed him, and he was in his Battle Cat, you know, and they kind of put a harness on him. And actually, the original harness wasn't made to fit He-Man. It was made to fit another, whatever toy line he had come with.
Mm-hmm.
And that ended up working. And then they decided to come up with Cringer, so that both the Master would, you know, gain power and become something new. They did that with Cringer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure you can watch that. They talk about that on The Toys That Made Us.
Oh, that's right. The Toys That Made Us, which was done by Netflix. Love that series. One cool thing is if you get to win this vehicle here, you can switch out the head. I haven't switched this out because, well, we're packing. And apparently I've misplaced where I was going to pack these.
Misplaced a whole bunch of stuff.
Sure have. So he can actually fit on here and ride the waves if you want to, because my wife said, hey, that looks like a jet ski.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, holy crap, it does look like a jet ski. Which makes me wonder if they reused this as a jet ski for another toy, something else.
But you gotta think, in the
and it comes with a blast effect.
Yeah, they would have jet skis back then.
And you can have the gun turn either way, so you can have Mer-man riding this if you want to. Does tab in. Just wanted to show that off, that can be something you can do with Prince Adam, the Sky Tread. So this is his weapon, which is very nice. It's got a lot of coral stuff. This was something that was unique, and
that is cool.
Yeah, and you take a look, is chest plate. This was remolded from the Skeletor type chest plate, but they just remolded and to give him more of an aqua look. This is not how his face looked in the cartoon series, but this is how his face looked in the mini comics and also the comic books that came out. So they went with this, and it does look like he has hair. Later on, they will reuse this head for Stinkor, and we have had Stinkor that's been released. I gotta tell you something. I was extremely shocked that not only did we have, oh, our baby cat has disappeared. It is time to hunt in a minute. They are going to be releasing not only Stinkor, but they're going to be releasing Mosquito. And I'm excited because I still Mosquito. I still got my original, and it had blood in the chest. I mean, it was like, and you press, and it's like the blood moved and stuff, and it was like, whoa. They're actually going to bring it out. I'm really, really curious if Mattel is going to actually give us the blood inside the chest cavity like the original. I saw that we're also getting one for as a Funko Pop, so I'm going to definitely have to get that because, and I just realized that my wife and I were talking, and she's like, you know, that's one of your favorite other than Clawful. She says, well, you know, Pixel Dan, that's one of his favorite characters. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. That's really, really crazy. Very few people know it's a very obscure character. When Mosquito comes out, I'll bring out my actual vintage Mosquito, and I will be doing a comparison between the two. By that time, hopefully we will be moved into our new place. But yeah, if you get a chance to get this guy, go ahead and snatch him up. Got this at BigBadToyStore.com. They are on sale as long as quantities last. So this is Wave 3. I'm hoping to get Wave 2 because I'm a big Manny Faces fan too. And I was like, well, the first He-Man I ever got was a Manny Faces. I didn't get He-Man. I got Manny Faces. And I just thought the gimmick with him was good. And that's why I always fell in love with gimmicks. And remember, you do get the miniature comic book. Take a look at my Zodiac. I do show this book off in that review. And I will have a playlist that will tie all this together. As always, like my grandfather always said, hold on to something from your youth. You'll never grow old. Look to the stars, grab one for yourself, and by gosh, thank you so much.